First of all, as you know, consumption is at the heart of the economy in China, and boosting consumption from the past years. We've seen how much it generates also to boost the economy. And what we witnessed in the past years is what we call a bit upgrade, and premierization of this consumption. And that we see more and more today, this consumption is going after a quality consumption and also sustainable consumption. And that's exactly what we've been advocating for the past few years. And we've seen even post-pandemic the importance, of the quality when it comes to products, but also the awareness about the impact of this consumption. What we see here today is the high-end, consumption in Hainan. It's been promoted, it's been also very much supported, and that's very important because it set also the standard of the quality of how this also market, will evolve in the coming years.
And how is the Chinese consumer market evolving in terms of demographic and also in terms of consumer habits?
We've seen that online and offline are actually very much going together. Consumers are not choosing between online and offline. Consumer lives in an omni-channel world. We call them phygital consumers because they discover products online, they purchase them offline, or vice versa. And I think it's very important when you are building, brands and you're engaging consumers, is to think in this globality. And this is what we've been doing in the past years, really giving a role for the online and a role for the offline. And post-pandemic, we see consumers really very much eager to come back and discover services and experience and engage with brands. And I think it's very important for companies, particularly in our beauty industry, to answer to this need. And interestingly, we see young consumers, they're extremely sophisticated. They're the ones who has the most sophisticated routine. They're the ones who are also extremely knowledgeable about the products. They have a good recognition in terms of quality. And I think this is very important because for a market to upgrade, we should provide the best product and best quality product for the consumers.
As we know, sustainable growth is key in China's future development plan. How does L'Oréal practice sustainable growth?
Between what China government wants to achieve in terms of sustainability and what L'Oréal commitment since more than 10 years, in terms of sustainable consumption, it's a perfect match and a perfect strategic contribution that we can do in this market. We just signed last week, with the group of Alibaba, a circular economy project for 3 years. And we've been first, few years ago, initiating the green parcels, with Alibaba, and now we're moving to the next step. And I think this is very important because it's showing a strong partnership that we have with our partners and retailers to engage in this green consumption.